Hi there, my name is Kovu Kingsford. So basically, this is one of those videos that I normally upload to my second channel, and I usually want to try to look presentable for the amount of people that are subscribed to this channel, but I haven't uploaded to this channel in a while, and I wanted to just film a video talking, so I thought I should upload it to here to try and be a tiny bit consistent, at least try. So yeah, sorry about that. Oh, there you go, depending on what you think. Anyway, I just posted this thing to Twitter that sounded very dramatic, which I didn't want to sound very dramatic, but it just comes across as very dramatic when you write it down, and because it's different when you speak, right? Because then maybe you can make it seem not as dramatic. So that's why I thought I'd film a video. I'm starting to get really scared, and I think some people can relate, and I'm scared of life and existence, and I've talked about this a lot before, but usually it's kind of more like existence as a whole, but right now I'm starting to get really scared of things relating to my own life in particular, so not just existence in general and being overwhelmed by how freaking weird it is that we are alive, but just my life in particular as well. Because I was thinking a year and a half from now I'll be going to university, and I'm planning to go to university in Wales. Which then means that at 19, I think it's a month after my 19th birthday or something, almost, I'll be moving, possibly to a different country, unless I change my mind, and this won't be my room anymore, and I won't eat dinner with my parents anymore every day when I come home from school, and I won't sleep next to my dog anymore, and I won't be able to walk around town or walk around the forest nearby anymore, and I won't be able to see all my friends and teachers at school anymore, and have those really nice moments where we just, because I go to a music-based education program, so basically a music school, but I get I also have the subjects that I need in order to go to university, so it's not all music subjects, but we have random instruments in our classroom, and there's always someone playing something, or I'm walking through the hallway and someone's playing clarinet in one of the practice rooms. You hear that music all the time, and music is very soothing, and it's a very big part of my life, and I'm planning to go off to uni to study psychology, and then I won't be able to have that every day, and I'll be able to practice on my own, and the university that I'm looking at in particular has some very lovely practice rooms, for music students, and, well, not for music students, but for students who like to play music. They don't have they don't teach music, but you can still join an orchestra and stuff that they have as in activities outside of school. But it's just, this is where I've lived. I've lived in the same place for 17 and a half years so far. I think it's a great place. My grandparents live nearby. We have some nice forests, some nice bodies of water. They do have that in Wales as well if I'm going there, but it's not these particular places, I've never lived anywhere else, let alone lived on my own anywhere else. And that's gonna be really weird, because I feel as though I am stuck mentally at age 14, and I'm not kidding when I'm saying that. And I've heard that if bad things happen at one spot in your life, your brain kind of stays there forever, but I think that's more like trauma. I don't think it counts as trauma, but the ages of 13, 14, 15-ish, for me, they were horrible. Like, it was so bad, and I still feel like I'm there. Mentally, I still feel like that age, and perhaps one could argue that, like, it's different in that I'm mature in some other ways, but really, I feel like that is where I belong. Like, not I'm not as I don't think I act as childish as people that age, or not to generalize. I know some people are watching this, but like I don't think I act like a 13-year-old boy. But that is where I feel safe. And that is where I feel like I should be. And I look at my classmates now and I think, "Oh my god, we are the same age. I am the same age as these people." Or people in my class, some of them that are over 18, you can drive in Norway when you're 18, they have cars now. I am the same age as some people who have cars and they can drive. I'm scared of driving. I don't want to drive. Like my family really wants me to get like get a driver's license thing. I'm not stressing with that because that sounds scary, and I don't feel like I've reached that age yet where I can be out in traffic and stuff. I just feel so much younger than everyone my age. Maybe it's because I look like 14, or at least I think I do. But genuinely, I cannot believe that I am 17 years old. I turn 18 this year. It is insane, and when people have said this before, like said, "Oh my god, I'm gonna be an adult," I'm like, are you scared of like growing old? Do you not want wrinkles or something like that? But now at least for me, I'm so looking forward to being an old man. Like that's gonna be brilliant, and I think about it all the time. It's like, it's kind of stupid, but it's sort of my dream to just be an old man with like, or living in a small like English cottage or somewhere and just be this kind, content, peaceful, happy old man. So it's not that I'm like that I want to be young forever. It's not that, but it's just I'm gonna be an adult and I'm gonna move and I'm gonna go to university, and there I feel as though I'll be completely alone, and I feel as though I'll have to create a life completely on my own, and I have no idea to do that because I don't have much direction at all. I said I wanted to study psychology, and I do, but I don't want to become like a psychologist. I just want to study psychology because I find it fascinating, and I want to learn more about it. And it's also something that you can use in a multitude of fields. But I have no idea what I want to be. I have no idea what I want to do. I don't want to, like, have a family and settle down. That doesn't sound... Like, to me, that's just not something I want to do. Maybe that will change. But I don't want to get married and then have kids and then live in the same place forever. And all of that. Go to the same job every day. I wouldn't enjoy existence very much then. But... I'm not saying I want to be like a superstar who wants to tour everywhere, because then I definitely wouldn't be happy. I think that existence as a whole just kind of makes me really scared. And the fact that I'll have to create a life on my own makes me really scared. And I know that people can definitely relate to this. I just didn't realise that it would hit me this much. And it makes me feel really weird, and it makes me actually want to cry, but I can't cry for some reason. And I don't know what I'll do. People have told me in the past that they think that I'm gonna, not to like, this is not to like brag or be like, I'm gonna do great things, but people have told me in the past that they like are looking forward to seeing what I'm gonna do in my life, because they think it's gonna be something interesting. What if they're wrong? I don't want them to be wrong, because something interesting sounds fun to me. Like, I don't want to do something boring with my life, because then I'm not going to be happy. But what if people have these expectations of me, and then as I become an adult, and I have to create a life on my own? I won't be able to do things that people always thought I'd be able to do. This is such a sad video, but it's just hitting me that I'm gonna be 18 this year, and I'm gonna move out, and I'm gonna have to be on my own. I don't mind, like, sort of being alone. I'm not a very social person, but it's just the safety of, I've lived in the same house all my life. I have routines. I see my parents every day. I see my friends at school and my teachers, and this is my normal. And I know that this sounds very negative, and that moving somewhere or just changing things up in general is gonna give you new opportunities, and it's gonna offer you a lot more, but it just doesn't. I feel so uneasy at the thought that I don't know what any of that is going to be, and my mind not being the most positive of them all. I try to be positive and like a happy little thing, but my mind automatically jumps to, like, it's not gonna be okay. It's not gonna go very well for you, Kovu. Or maybe not that it's gonna go particularly badly, that I'm gonna, like, that horrible things are gonna happen in my life. Just extraordinarily horrible things. That everything that could go wrong goes wrong. It's not necessarily that. It's just that I won't be able to be happy. And it's really odd, because I never thought I would get to this age. When I was 13, I thought I wouldn't make it to 14. When I was 14, I thought I wouldn't make it to 15, 16. You get what I mean? But now I genuinely think I'm going to make it to 18, and that's how I felt last year as well when I was approaching 17. It was the first time in years I actually thought that I may have a future, which is a weird thought. I was very content with, like, thinking of my life as, like, oh, only, like, another 6 months or something like that, because it helped me focus on the now, right? Although the now was horrible back then. It made me feel more secure. It was like, alright, 6 more months, I'll deal with this, and I accepted my death. It sounds so depressing, but I wanted to die. I was very suicidal, so I felt very content in that right now is right now. I need to enjoy right now. Wow, it looked like I was a conductor, but I can enjoy right now because I only have right now to focus on, because I won't have a future, because I don't believe I will, because I think I'm going to kill myself. And I have talked to my therapist about that. Like, I thought that when I started like college, was sixth form, not like college as in university, but like high school, I guess. I thought I wouldn't make it past high school, right? And now that I'm approaching university, I think, okay, maybe I'll live for the university years, and then I'll, like, end it after that, or while I'm in uni. I don't think, genuinely, because every time I get to that point, like, for example, after secondary, I thought, I'm gonna die after secondary, because then people won't be as sad, because I won't be I won't be the classmate anymore. But then, when summer came, after secondary, right before I started sixth form, or college, whatever, I didn't do anything. Because then, like, my mind shifted, and I was like, okay, after sixth form, and then it's going to shift again, and it's going to be like, after university, or while I'm in uni. But then I'll probably get to uni, and I'll be like, no, I'll have to wait, because now I know more people, so if I do it now, they're going to be sad. Does this make sense? Like, I think I always try to, although it's weird to think about death so much, it's kind of nice to, wow, that sounds bad, but it's not, well, it is nice to think of your life as in, I don't need to worry about the future yet, because I don't think I'm going to get there, right? But now, I am approaching this huge life change, and I know I'm going to get there, because I'm not suicidal. Like, I don't want to, whoops, it cut out, but I was saying, I don't want to off myself anytime soon. Oh, I lost my train of thought. But basically, the fact that I'm gonna be alive maybe for a while makes me scared. But the thought of also dying right now makes me scared. It's so odd. Like, I feel as though there are things that I want to do, that's why I don't want to die right now, but I'm also scared of the future. So then it would be better if I only lived right now and not in the future, because I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, and yeah, it's weird. Maybe it's a normal part of growing up, but why does it suck so much? Like, why does it have to, like, it's so annoying, because I want to be able to, like, I don't know. That sounds dramatic. I'm sorry, that sounded really dramatic, but wholeheartedly, it does, it's so confusing, and it's so, like, I've said this in an Instagram caption before, but I think that humans weren't, like, a brilliant achievement from nature's side, because our own existence overwhelms so many of us, if not all of us, and many of us have, like, a midlife crisis, quarter life crisis. Some people have a constant life crisis, like I feel like I do, and it's just being alive in every aspect, right now, in the past, in the future. Like, it freaks me out so much, it makes me so uncomfortable. It would be so much easier to not exist, but now I'm here and I cannot stop existing, because then people will be sad. And although they'll stop existing sometime, they may have a different view of existence, so they may feel as though the sadness matters more, because they don't think that it's gonna stop sometime when they don't exist. It sounds like I want the whole of humanity to off themselves. I don't. But at the same time, I've had this thought many times that, why don't they? I mean, obviously you shouldn't. I shouldn't have said that. Please don't. Like, don't do it, okay? I know this video sounds very negative, but again, I know that so many opportunities will open for you in the future, and that also applies to me. It's just so hard to apply that to my own life and think that way about myself. It's very hypocritical. I know, it is. It's very hypocritical. Because I'm like, no, you're gonna experience so many nice things in the future, but it's so hard to think that way about yourself, and I know that so many people can relate to that. But it's so weird that humans are still going, although we have these thoughts that overwhelm us, and all these things, although we are aware, which can hurt so bad that we're aware and conscious and not just living based on instinct. It's so weird that we're still alive despite that, because it's a really weird, it's a strange way to exist, and it feels really weird, and it's not pleasant at all a lot of the time, but I just want to turn that experience into something good, you know? Like, it's such intense feelings of unpleasantness, is that even a word? And I want to turn those intense feelings into something good. Like, right now, I feel intensely uncomfortable about the fact that I'm alive, but maybe I can turn that into intensely appreciative of the fact that I'm alive. I appreciate and I'm so grateful for everything I have in my life. So much. Like, oh God, I'm so grateful for everything in my life. But I cannot say that it's the same about being alive in itself. But now that I am alive, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, and I truly mean that. In every aspect of the word. Like, I'm so grateful for all the things in my life. Although not all of them are nice, I'm so grateful because it makes it fuller, and it makes me learn and have experiences. But if I didn't exist, I was saying that if I didn't exist, I wouldn't have to worry about any of that in the first place. But that said, there are still so many nice things you can do and experience. I'm really sorry if that sounds fake, but if I could choose not to exist, if I could have chosen to never exist, it would have been easier to not. Because after I stop existing, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm so happy I existed. It won't matter then whether I existed or not, so it would just be easier not to. But now that I am alive, I do want to make the best of it. Because I don't want to feel sad and confused and uncomfortable with the thought of being alive all the time. I want to experience happy things, and I guess that's why I'm so worried, because I want to do things that make me happy and make me enjoy life, but a lot of the time I don't know how to. And I guess that's what stresses me out at the end of the day. I'm gonna go now because I don't have much more storage on my iPad and it's gonna cut out. But we didn't choose to become alive, to exist. But now that we're here, I don't think it's fair to choose to stop existing. You're gonna stop existing one day anyway, but I don't think you should force it. I think you should try and find things that you enjoy in the meantime, and that not only makes life bearable, but that makes it a good thing for you. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well. Stay safe and eat, drink, and do not hurt yourselves. And remember, there was so much more that you could ever realize. Seriously, I'm sorry if this video was a bit depressing. Please leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. Here's a smile, because I don't want to end on a negative note, so bye.